Same old, down 230 points on the Dow Industrials, 28,600. That's where we are. I want to bring in market watcher David Nicholas. He's with us this Friday morning. So, David, answer the question I've asked all morning. Is this a temporary blip in the bull market or the start of a long-term downtrend? Which is it?
Yes, Stuart, it's a temporary blip if two things happen. And here are my two ifs. If there's no more U.S. casualties and if China doesn't get involved. If those two things don't happen, it's temporarily and it's going to be short term. Now, China, I don't think, wants to get involved militarily, but they could do it in somewhat of a sideways nature. They could delay the signing of the Phase 1 deal next week. So I think that's what we need to be watching for the markets.
But that's purely speculative. I mean, that's purely speculation about whether or not China might do this, that, or the other. They're highly unlikely to get involved in this, surely.
But Stuart, you got to remember, just this past Friday, Russia, Iran, and China all did joint naval exercises. So there is, I think, this idea that Iran is looking to China to maybe give some influence on U.S. foreign policy. I don't think we can rule that out. But the red line was drawn, and that was American lives. Iran crossed that red line. We responded appropriately. But, you know, I do think there's this narrative that we shouldn't confront bad actors like Iran because of what they may do. But we shouldn't be concerned about what they may do in response. We should be concerned about what they may continue to do if we don't confront them. But the silver lining for investors, as long as this stays limited to that region, I don't think we're going to see a big blowback to the global economy or the markets in general.
Would you advise your clients who might like to take a little risk, would you advise them to buy today? Just look around and see if there's any bargains?
Stuart, if I'm telling my clients to buy today, I'm buying defense. Now, I know you mentioned that earlier, but even if you take the geopolitical risk of Iran aside, I think this is going to be a good year for defense stocks, period. You had an increase by $20 billion to the defense budget. A company like Lockheed Martin just got a huge contract for their F-35 program. I think this is a day, if you're going to buy, I still think there's upside for defense stocks. So if you're looking to buy, that may be a sector that I would look at.
We've been speculating, and it is just speculation, that at the close of trading today, the market will actually be up. Some of our guests have said, yeah, there's a shot at that. What say you?
I would love that to happen, but I'm going to say Monday. I think Monday, we got to get past the weekend. We got to let this get behind us. I think Monday will be an update for the market, but I think today and tomorrow, you're going to see volatility.
You know, I think you're right. David Nicholas, thanks for joining us. Nicholas, I'm sorry. Good for joining us. We appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Stuart.